From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Monday, December 26, 2016. I'm Gary Perna, in for Ann Gownley. Well, it was an icy start to the day today with a number of accidents in our area. We start in Schuylkill County, where at least 5 crashes occurred on Interstate 81 in Klein Township. Here are some pictures from the interstate courtesy of the McAdoo Fire Department Facebook page. These pictures are of a rollover that happened near the McAdoo off-ramp. While on the interstate, McAdoo fire crews handled a number of other crashes, one involving a tractor-trailer. At one point, crews had to shut down the interstate because of the bridge near the McAdoo exit was too icy to cross. We know of at least one person that was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton, with minor injuries. Well, Hazleton firefighters also had to respond today to a crash on Route 424 just east of Poplar Street. A red SUV spun off the road into a ditch. Now, no one was hurt at this crash today on Route 424, and crews assisted with getting that car out. A few minutes later, crews were called to 12th and Carson Streets for a report of 5-car crash. Crews arrived on Carson Street and found that the Carson Street hill was a sheet of ice. A number of cars were in the roadway going down the hill. No word if anyone was taken to the hospital from this crash this morning in the city of Hazleton. Well, just as we saw, the roads in our area turned to ice very quickly, not leaving a lot of time for road crews to get out to clear the ice. We found Hazleton DPW crews loading up salt trucks to hit the streets in the city. By mid-afternoon, most of the roads were salted, but there were still several accidents this morning throughout the greater Hazleton area. Hazleton DPW Assistant Foreman Sal Scanton said crews had to cover about 140 miles of streets today.
We cover roughly about 140 miles of streets, so it takes us a little bit of time. We get as many trucks out there as possible, but it's also icy out there for us too. Not just for the cars out there, the trucks slide also. So we don't want people to stay in front of us, get out of our way when we're coming down the streets, give us room to get through.
If you have to travel this evening, remember to take your time because of black ice.
When you know it's coming, just take your time because it's black ice out there. The roads don't look as slippery as they are, and people are driving too fast, hit the brakes, they go out of control, in which we had that happen today a few times. So just be careful out there.
Remember to travel with extra clothes, water, and food in case of emergency during these winter months. Well, some Christmas crime news now. A man walked out of Walmart in Hazel Township with a 55-inch TV Saturday morning. It happened around 9:30 Christmas Eve morning. Police believe that the man got into a smaller model white sedan, possibly a Mazda 3, and took off. If you can identify the man, you're asked to call State Police at Hazleton at 570-459-3890. Wilkes-Barre police are investigating a shooting that happened on Christmas Eve. A 28-year-old man from Dalton was robbed and shot on North Main Street. He tells police several men approached him and told him to empty his pockets at about 7:30 that night. He did, but one of the men shot him in the leg anyway. He was dropped off at a local hospital with a gunshot wound to his leg and abdomen. The injuries are reported not to be life-threatening. The victim did not provide a description of the assailants in that attack. There apparently is a serial abductor on the run. This time it happened in Pittston on Saturday. A man tried to force a 15-year-old girl into a car. She managed to get away and run to a friend's house. A similar incident happened on Thursday on North Main Street in Wilkes-Barre involving a 14-year-old girl. The description of the assailant in both incidents are virtually identical. A black man driving a black BMW with tinted windows. So far, no one has been able to get a license plate number. If you have any information helpful to police about these incidents, you're asked to give them a call. Well, the crime rate in the city of Hazleton has decreased this year. That's according to the city's top cop. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more from City Hall.
You may find it hard to believe that the crime rate in the city of Hazleton is down for 2016. Compared to 2015, the crime rate decreased 26% in major categories such as murder, forcible rape, robbery, aggravated assault, and vehicle theft. Some of the factors in why the rate is down is because of police having better access to technology and the public giving the police crime tips. New technology installed in all police vehicles lets officers to access text for tips in their vehicles, which allows them to respond to a crime faster. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spaziale attributes the decrease in crime to the Hazleton Police Department.
You know, we look at crime stats as we look at them from 2015 to 2016, and we see this, decline or this trending that's, going in a downward direction. Somewhere in the area of about 26% with the more violent crimes and the more serious crimes. What I attribute that to is the talented group of individuals that represents the Hazleton Police Department. This is not about me. This is about my team. They do a tremendous job. They're dedicated to the welfare of the citizens of this city, and they have stepped up their game. They're out there. We have technology. We have a team spirit that I have never seen before.
Spaziale says the collaboration between the Hazleton Police Department and the community is what makes the city safe.
They have really come together as a group, and they are a great law enforcement organization. And it's their hard work, their dedication, and their tireless efforts that has led to this. And I can't leave out the community. It's the collaboration between the police and the community that makes a safer city.
The use of the tip line and the text system helped the department put criminals behind bars.
This is not about adding additional officers. This is about the hard work of the men and women of the Hazleton Police Department working in conjunction, whether it be through the text for tips line or the anonymous tip hotline. Those things all help, but it's really about the collaboration between the police and the community. That collaboration really unleashes power to do what none of us can do alone.
While many citizens of Hazleton did use the text for tips line and the phone line that your identity is protected, Spaziale wants to make sure that you continue to use those services in 2017. In Hazleton, for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Thanks, Erin. A few years ago, there were talks of replacing it. Now, Hazleton officials want to improve it. It's the Wyoming Street Parking Garage. The city will apply for another $250,000 in state gaming funds to do so. About a year ago, the city spent an estimated $1.6 million in gaming funds to fix the structure, drainage, and stair tower, and do some upgrades to the electrical and the elevator at the facility. City Council approved a resolution that authorizes an application for $250,000 from the Luzerne County's local share account for more improvements. This one, if it is granted, would pay for a security system, a street sweeper for the garage, construction of an enclosed waiting area, and concrete deck ceiling. Then Mayor Joe Yanuzzi had plans to build a new parking garage where the old Leader store stood at Broad and Laurel Streets, but that never happened. Instead, the city decided to sink money into the Wyoming Street Garage. The Wyoming Street Garage was part of a massive downtown South renewal plan. It was built in the late to mid 1970s. Well, time now for a first look at our forecast. It was a rainy and icy start to the day, but what can we expect for tonight and the rest of the work week? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik has returned to the Weather Center and has all the details for us tonight. Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's up? We got some warmer temperatures as we head into tomorrow. We got some showers. We got some drizzle for the first part of the morning. After that, though, things start to clear out nicely. We see the sunshine, and then we get back into the 30s. I'll explain what we can expect over the next couple of days. 7-day forecast coming up in a few.
All right, Joe, thanks. Coming up next, Joe will be back with a look at your extended forecast. Plus, will Luzerne and Lackawanna counties finally settle a suit over the AAA baseball team? That answer straight ahead. Stay with us.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Erin Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Poli, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik.
Why do so many Subaru buyers love Fairway Subaru?
By far, Fairway Subaru gave me the best price and the best trade-in.
I've been very pleased with their service. We actually found what we were looking for right off the lot.
Made sure that the vehicle I was looking for fit my needs. I really feel like a part of their extended family.
Fairway Subaru on Route 309, Hazel Township, or visit us online during the Subaru Share the Love event.
Mike Stower Coal and Oil Fuel Delivery with automatic delivery and budget plans available. 24-hour furnace service. Discount pricing for businesses and restaurants. Call them for a quote. Also, propane is now available, with a portion of the annual proceeds going to the Cancer Foundation for breast cancer awareness. Accepting major credit cards. Call 570-636-0503. StowerCoalAndOil.com.
Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
Solicitors from Luzerne and Lackawanna counties are talking about settling a long-running suit over the region's AAA baseball franchise. The counties disagree over which one should keep $7.3 million, half of the $14.6 million paid out when the New York Yankees and Mandalay baseball properties bought the franchise back in 2012. The suit was filed in 2010. Luzerne County argued that it was entitled to half the proceeds because of the wording in the original agreement, which the two counties bought the old Maine Guards and moved them to become the Red Barons. Lackawanna, which later filed its own suit against Luzerne, claiming Luzerne County wasn't entitled to anything and in fact owes Lackawanna millions of dollars for baseball and stadium repairs and construction. County Manager David Pedri said the suit is still in a discovery stage. He says he's optimistic the suit will come to a head in 2017 and hopes Lackawanna County would discuss a reasonable settlement. Lackawanna's General Counsel Donald Fredrickson says he's open to discussing a settlement. Well, District Judge Paul Roberts is retiring. The magistrate for Kingston and Edwardsville has been in office since 1987. He'll retire effective New Year's Day. A senior district judge will take over the office until a successor is elected. So far, one candidate, Luzerne County Prosecutor Mamie Phillips, has announced a run for the office. Roberts says in the years that he's been on the bench, the number of cases he has handled has increased dramatically. He says when he first took office, he handled about 100 cases a year. This year, he's handled over 700. Well, singer George Michael has died unexpectedly. Michael first entered the public eye as half of the duo Wham with Andrew Wrigley. But after a few years, he split up the duo and embarked on a solo career. He had a fairly lengthy list of hits, including Father Figure, Faith, Kissing a Fool, Monkey, I Want Your Sex, One More Try, and a duet with Elton John on John's Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Michael was found dead of heart failure. George Michael was 53 years old. Well, coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, it's Monday. That means it's Medical Monday here in WYLN. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
For the holidays, take your family to Bonanza Steakhouse for these specials. Tuesdays, half-pound USDA choice sizzling sirloin, only $8.99. And Thursday's special, 5 boneless country ribs or a half rack of baby back ribs, only $8.99. Both specials come with your choice of one side, and if you want to add the buffet, just $4.50. Can't forget Seniors Wednesdays, $1 off any platter. All this and more at Bonanza Steakhouse.
Why do so many Subaru buyers love Fairway Subaru?
By far, Fairway Subaru gave me the best price and the best trade-in.
I've been very pleased with their service.
We actually found what we were looking for right off the lot.
Made sure that the vehicle I was looking for fit my needs. I really feel like a part of their extended family.
Fairway Subaru on Route 309, Hazel Township, or visit us online during the Subaru Share the Love event.
Well, of course, we did have some of the freezing rain across our area, making some icing conditions across parts of our region. And as we go into tomorrow, these temperatures are going to get up into the 40s. Well, some leftover morning drizzle, some leftover showers around, and then after that, things start to brighten up. We get up into the 40s, and then it gets a little bit colder as we progress through the rest of this week. On to the numbers for you, and here's what we're looking at. We're at the freezing point outside. The humidity coming in at pretty much 100%, and we do have some areas of fog, and we also have some areas of drizzle to contend with across our area. So how did we do temperature-wise for the day? We can take a look at the high and the low. Well, we only got up to 32 for the high. The low actually coming in at 25, so we started out on a chilly note for the day, but we did at least get up to the freezing point. That, of course, is the good news. Throughout the state of Pennsylvania, this was just before the sun was starting to set. And, well, you know what? December, actually not too bad. Things can be much worse across our area. There you can see the numbers that they were, generally 30s, lower 40s. The temperatures since have gone down a little bit, but other than that, you know, we'll take it for this time of year. In fact, speaking of temperatures, we're already up another degree, so we're above freezing now. And I think that's going to be the trend and going into tomorrow as well. It's going to be nice out there temperature-wise. All right, throughout the state, here's a look at the winds. It gets a little bit windy out there from time to time, anywhere from 10, 15 or so miles per hour, some excess of wind gusts beyond that. But at least we don't have to worry about the extreme cold temperatures. So here's a look at the Fairway Subaru 7-day forecast. Fairway Subaru is proud to support Make-A-Wish Foundation of Greater Pennsylvania with a $250 Subaru donation in connection with the Share the Love event, helping to share even more love right here in our community through January the 3rd. So we have some leftover morning drizzle and some fog, about 42 degrees. Sun will come out, not looking too bad. And then after that, it gets much colder as we start going into our Wednesday, about 32. Chance of some rain and snow showers for Thursday, 33. Friday, partly sunny, about 32. Saturday will probably be the coldest at this point in time, about 27 degrees, and then going into a new year, 2017, some rain and snow showers, 37. And how about early next week? Indications are it could be back up into the 40s. Not bad. Stick around. We'll have more for you coming up after the break.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. Two great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 19 minutes from Scranton, 15 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, 12 minutes from Old Forge, 18 minutes from Mountaintop, and 28 minutes from Berwick. Barber Ford in Exeter and Barber Ford in Hazleton. Start your new car search today at barberautogroup.com, where nobody but nobody sells for less.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Light up your Wi-Fi for the holidays with super fast, always reliable SCCV Internet. Free for 2 months. Choose the speed you need to brighten the holidays with flawless video streaming and downloads on all your devices. Already an SCCV Internet customer? Ask about our holiday speed upgrade offer. Don't miss these great holiday offers. Visit SCCV online or call your local office and light up your Wi-Fi for 2 months free.
It's Monday. That means it's Medical Monday here on WYLN. We hear from the professionals at Physical Therapy and Balance Center.
Since I started working with people on their exercise and fitness goals, I've actually gotten two questions, one more so than the other, that I'd like to try to explain to the best of my ability here today. The first question is in regards to losing weight. People ask me if they could get rid of their bingo arms, if they could get rid of this, or if they could have what they used to have when they were younger. The answer is yes, but when it comes to weight loss, it's no one single body part that's going to be targeted. So if people want to lose body fat on their arms, they might be doing some other exercises, full body exercises actually, because when it comes to weight loss, it's all about how many calories you consume and how many calories you burn. So an exercise like a squat is going to burn far more calories than an exercise like a bicep curl, for example. So people might ask, why am I squatting if I want to lose weight on my arms? Well, the simple reason is it's going to get you in shape faster. Like talking about full body movements, you'll probably be doing a lot of movements consecutively to get your heart rate higher. This is known as vigorous exercise. That's when it's close to the max. And this has been shown to burn the most calories and have the most beneficial effects on a person's health, which include body fat. If you're interested in losing some weight, that could be one of the things that are included in your workout. The second question that I asked is personal training only for young people? And the answer is no. Personal training is not just for younger people. And the reason being is, as an exercise scientist and a personal coach at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, we are taught to adapt exercise to people with health problems and exercise needs. So not every single client is going to be given the same exercise. Also, exercise has been shown to have numerous benefits on hormones and the body's ability to function. So it may take place of some medications that people might be on. If you are interested in any personal coaching, contact Physical Therapy and Balance Centers at 570-501-1808.
Call Physical Therapy and Balance Centers for a free 20-minute question and answer session. 501-1808. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, 1324 North Church Street in Hazel Township, or visit them online at hazeltonpt.com. Make sure you stop in the Cheese Store and More for a wonderful gift basket or two. Check out their imported gifts, cheeses, and snacks that are perfect for this holiday season. Call or stop in today, and remember to check their holiday hours. Steinbrenner Auto Sales and Service, 697 South Mountain Boulevard in Mountain Top. With over 35 years of experience, make them your only call when shopping for tires or service work. They will match or beat any competitor's pricing. 100% customer satisfaction. The L.C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center in Hazleton proudly presents 1224, Wednesday, December 28th at 7 p.m. This Christmas concert combines holiday music with a theatrical rock edge and a musical storyline to create a holiday show suitable for fans of all ages. 1224, featuring the music of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra as well as their own holiday creations. It's the magic of Christmas brought to life at every show.
Whether it was news, sports, weather, whatever, 2016 was definitely a crazy year. And now that we're in the last week of the year, let's look back at 2016 and our top 10 moments of the year, starting with numbers 10 and 9. Number 10, Stephanie Mazurek and Lily Nowak win District Gold. In the 2015 girls tennis season, Hazleton area finished with an undefeated regular season, and freshmen Stephanie Mazurek and Lily Nowak went on to finish second in the District 2 and 4 sub-regional. And since the champs are from District 4, the girls were awarded District 2 Gold. The 2016 season got started with some drama. Girls on the tennis team went to the school board to complain about their coach, Amber Corrado. The board would eventually allow Corrado to keep her job, but shortly after being reappointed, Corrado resigned and Kelly Pavlik was given the position of head coach. Once the drama was over, Lily Nowak, who was a WYLN Student Athlete of the Week earlier this year, discussed her goals for the season.
Hopefully we will win the conference, and the 3 singles players, including myself, we are undefeated, and hopefully we could keep that up with the last 3 matches, conference matches of the year, and then we could be going strong into districts and hopefully win some medals, and maybe Steph and I could win gold again.
The team went on to win the conference title for a 2nd straight season, and then Mazurk and Nowak took their talents to districts. In singles action, Mazurk and Nowak placed 2nd and 3rd respectively, and the two accomplished their goal of winning the District 2 and 4 sub-regional. The doubles teams wasn't done just there. They went on to compete in the state quarterfinals. Not bad for sophomores. The future is definitely bright for the Hazleton area tennis team and these 2 young ladies. Number 9, Schuylkill Haven and Williamsport football. Are you ready for some football? Well, 2 teams in our viewing area definitely were. But first is Schuylkill Haven. The team had high expectations for this season, and let's just say the Hurricanes lived up to the hype. The team finished with a regular season record of 9-1 and went on to win the District 11 Class AA championship. The Hurricanes would have arguably the hardest route to a state championship in all 6 classifications, but head coach Mike Farr liked that idea.
I think it's awesome. My motto's always been, and Coach Roth would tell you, is, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And, we don't shy away from the competition. We actually embrace that challenge. It's a testament to the football in this region, this northeast region of Pennsylvania, that, 3 or 4 of the top teams are here in the East.
Schuylkill Haven knocked off State Power West Catholic in the first round of the playoffs before losing to defending state champs and this year's state runner-up, Southern Columbia. The next team is Williamsport, who is almost identical to Schuylkill Haven. The Millionaires finished their season with a 9-1 record and beat Delaware Valley to win the district crown. The Millionaires defeated State College in the first round of the state playoffs and then lost to last year's state champs and this year's state runner-up, Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Following the season, 6 members of the team were elected to the All-State team. Tomorrow on WYLN Sports, we'll bring you numbers 8 and 7. That's it for sports. Stay tuned.
Story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
Alrighty, well, we got 40s as we go into tomorrow, some leftover drizzle, maybe a little bit of some rain showers in the morning. Other than that, not looking too bad for ending of December. Then we're in the 30s as we go into Wednesday. Mix of clouds and sunshine, maybe a couple of rain, snow showers around for Thursday. Friday looking good, Saturday looking good but cold. Sunday, well, upper 30s, couple of rain, snow showers around, and then early next week, how about that? Temperatures getting into the 40s, so we're not going to complain for ending of December.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty bad, Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was nice.
Get some days off there?
Oh, yeah, it's always nice to get some days off.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
How about you?
It wasn't bad. We had fun and,
Get everything you wanted?
Yeah. I would have liked some snow on Christmas, just like a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a whitening would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice, but well, maybe
it's
next
good
year.
for those that travel, though.
Yes, I did have to drive to Wilkes-Barre and then the Monty City, so it worked out that we didn't have a lot of issues, unlike today.
Yeah,
when
some of
there
that
was
ice.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone, here on WYLN News. Remember, the team's with you throughout the night, and remember to always find us on Facebook and on Twitter. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you later.